King Charles restores Fergie's place within the royal family after 30 years, the door open for Meghan. King Charles invited Sarah Ferguson to the royals' Christmas Day walkabout at Sandringham. The Duchess of York returned to Sandringham for the royal family's Christmas celebrations for the first time in 32 years. Sarah Ferguson reunited with her ex-husband Prince Andrew and former in-laws, including the Prince and Princess of Wales, as they walked from the royal estate to the St Mary Magdalene Church as part of a long-standing Christmas tradition. This is the first time Ferguson has been invited back to the royal estate since an infamous series of photographs were captured of her alongside Texan millionaire John Bryan in 1992. After the Christmas Day service, the Duchess dressed in a dark green coat and matching headband, and Andrew joined King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William and Princess Kate for their walkabout as they greeted members of the public. According to a report by The Times, Ferguson accepted bouquets of flowers from well-wishers while Andrew was seen laughing and joking with those waiting for a glimpse of the royal family. The invite is symbolic of Ferguson's place within the royal family being restored after paparazzi photographs of her and Bryan on holiday in Saint-Tropez were published back in 1992. But this olive branch wasn't extended to Meghan Markle. Many fans are curious if Fergie's presence with the royal family during Christmas gives hope to the Harkles. Well, the answer is no. This is actually a strong sign that the Harkles will never be allowed in again. For all their faults, Sarah and Andrew have never thrown Queen Elizabeth, King Charles III or William under the bus or openly criticised them or the monarchy in any way. They both have respect for the institution, and I think they were actually pretty happy with Andrew's status as a senior royal. They got the royal life, but without as much scrutiny as Charles, which is the perfect combination. Meanwhile, Meghan and Harry have burnt all their bridges and done their best to destroy the monarchy. Meghan will never be welcomed back, although Harry may be if he divorces her. Harry wouldn't ever be a senior working royal again, maybe an ambassador on an island with no inhabitants. Moreover, Sarah being there is a reflection of the relativity of Andrew's regard for her and her role as Beatrice and Eugenie's mother. Robert Hardman, author of Charles III, New King, New Court, The Inside Story, told the BBC the monarch wanted to show his affection for the Duke and Duchess of York's daughters. Asked what should be read into the Duchess's appearance at Sandringham, he said, "Life moves on, I think it's sort of readjustment. You had the King in his Christmas Day speech talking about compassion. Fergie was out in the cold, if you like, really ever since the breakdown of a marriage back in the mid-90s. And there she was yesterday. She's always been really close to her ex-husband, but particularly I think the King is very fond of his nieces, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie. This is a way of showing that." Mr. Hardman appeared on the Today programme ahead of a documentary to be broadcast at 6:50 p.m. on BBC One, an iPlayer at 6:50 p.m. on Boxing Day.